Ladies, welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk Now. Our guests tonight are amazing. Celeste, who do we have on?
In our first segment, we're going to be talking about intentional eating. We have Juliet Honour here. And Juliet helps people get their eating and their living back on track, which, Laura, let's be honest.
You need.
One moment, I'm on a juice cleanse, and the next, I'm eating chocolate. So yeah, sign me up for that. I also spent some time with the very fabulous Miss Lady Lace. She is an award-winning performer as well as a pinup model, so everything vintage. And with that, I have a little something up my sleeve for you watching as well as you, Laura.
I don't know about this, so it's actually worrying me.
That's my evil laugh.
We'll get to that, but I have a guest coming on called Diane. Now, Diane has a really touching story to share. She got diagnosed with younger onset Alzheimer's, also known as dementia. You often hear about the older generation getting this, but she was diagnosed early, so it is really touching. You're going to need some tissues for that one, so make sure you grab them and have them handy. We also have been getting some feedback on social media, so we're going to be addressing that and also talking about some things that are happening in Perth. So get comfy, relax, and let's talk now.
How many of us have found ourselves starting a diet to quickly fall off the wagon, beat ourselves up, and then start the pattern all over again? No fear, Juliet. Juliet is here. And Juliet, let's begin with how you became a life coach.
Well, first of all, thank you very much for having me on the show. I was a classic case of burnout, I think, really. I had the corporate job, which was great, but the downside of that was the way that I was living and eating. I thought I was doing okay, but actually it was really not good for me at all. It really just got to the point where I found I had to do something. Started going to the gym, started eating more healthily, just really focusing on myself and my own well-being, and the interest in that has now led me to help other people.
And you sent me a quote over, and I wanted to read it. It says, eating behaviors and weight can often be the symptom rather than the cause. What does that mean, Juliet?
That is very much what I find with many of my clients. They come to me because they are overweight, they can't lose, the last 5 pounds.
Those last 10 pounds.
That's absolutely right.
That's me, Juliet.
Or they've got some sort of...
Oh, it's me.
Don't be
It's
always the way. And it's hard,
It is hard.
Very hard. You think you're doing all the right things, but in actual fact, there's other things going on in your life that are impeding your progress, so to speak.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So oftentimes we have some sort of issue going on that we're not facing or we're burying. We have situations where we're just beating ourselves up.
Totally.
And you walk past the mirror and you sort of say something horrible in your head to yourself.
Yes.
You say, I don't like what I see.
Absolutely.
And it all becomes a very stressful event for your body. And when you're in a state of stress, then that's where basically all the signals to your body is hold on to weight. And so it's really delving deeper into what are the causes rather than the symptoms.
The symptoms.
So unravel the causes and you can work on what you really need to.
Right.
One of my clients, for example, she was doing absolutely everything right. She was doing Weight Watchers, she was eating well, she was exercising. She was unable to lose any weight. In fact, she was putting weight on.
Wow.
And she unfortunately had quite an abusive husband. And so what was happening for her was her body was responding by holding on to the weight as almost a protective mechanism, so that her husband, it put that sort of space between her and her husband.
Wow.
When she finally left her husband, that weight just fell off. And so it shows the power of your body's intuition, and your body's, sometimes, you know, you think it's working against you, but it's actually giving you messages.
Right.
So we work with that as well.
Right.
To, you know, if she had just carried on doing her diet, she would have got nowhere, but she had bigger life issues that she had to face and really sort out. Yeah.
So Juliet, if our viewers want to know more information about you or how they can get in contact with you, do you mind letting them know your website and your information?
Viewers are very welcome to email me
Sure.
at Juliet Honour at gmail.com.
Yep, and we'll put Juliet's information as well on our website and our Facebook. Juliet, what a lovely chat.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. We'll be back after this break.
This week for our events, Celeste went out without me.
It was really fun. Laura, I know, don't be hurt. Don't be
I'm
hurt.
a little bit sad because it looked like heaps of fun. Tell me.
It was. Well, when you get an invitation from Miss Lady Lace herself, you go. You go. And so I went, and it was fantastic. It was beautiful. And actually, let's take a look.
Yeah, check it out.
Hello lovelies, my name is Miss Lady Lace and I'm a professional burlesque artist, pin-up model and vintage event producer. Today we're here at the Pin-Up Prom 2018.
So, Laura, I decided, because you missed out, I was gonna bring Miss Lady Lace to you. So Miss Lady Lace is here with us right now, and she is coming in. Come on up, come on up.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, lovely to see you, Celeste.
Lovely to see you, Miss Lady Lace.
And lovely to meet you, Laura.
It's a pleasure. Come up, take a seat. Take a seat.
Oh, you look fabulous, can I just say? Oh my
Thank
goodness.
you. This is just my everyday attire.
You just woke up like this.
Yeah,
right?
oh, I wish.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. So you are an award-winning performer. You have traveled internationally, and tell us, how did you get into being a vintage princess?
Well, it all started when I was about 14 or 15. I discovered Dita Von Teese, who is a famous burlesque artist. Yeah. Oh, I'm glad you all know her.
I know her.
Yeah, she's fabulous, and she just inspired me because she was just so confident and glamorous, and just she captivated me. And I knew one day that's what I wanted to do, but being 14, I was like, that won't ever happen. That's crazy.
Sure.
But I worked really hard. I dreamed big, and I made it happen. And it's just been like a whirlwind journey, but it's definitely been a lot of hard work.
Oh, I'm captivated. You look amazing. I cannot get over it. Oh my goodness. It feels like I don't know.
You're
like
transported.
Yeah.
You're absolutely transported. And you actually teach burlesque classes.
Yeah, so I run them out of the Bassendean Hotel. We use the little back room there where they have a beautiful bar, and we dim the lighting a little bit. We do 5 classes a week at the moment, plus specialty classes on the weekend. So for those, we do like pin-up photo shoots, confidence classes, and so many other different workshops.
I love the confidence classes.
Yeah, and you just come across so elegant. So I guess it's like kind of reminds me a bit of the Queen.
Yes.
The gloves and
the
wave.
Yes, the wave. We got the wave down. So you are gonna teach us a few little moves?
We will be learning some burlesque moves today. I've got some 3 basic moves for us to learn. Hopefully they won't be too tricky for you. So this is our basic burlesque position. From here we're going to add a burlesque bounce. So we're just going to bounce down and up. And we want to do that evenly through both legs. So we're going down and up.
Oh, it's like squatting.
Down and up. Yeah, it's a workout. Down and up. Once more. Down and up. So now we're going to do a hip roll. So we're going to be in that same position, and we're going to take our hips and we're going to turn them anti-clockwise. So that's if we all stand in the same direction, maybe left leg in front of right. So we're going to circle around left to the right. left, to the right, left.
Laura looks really
To the
good.
right.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to get you in the middle,
Oh,
right
yeah.
here. I'm going to get you in the middle.
A little bit easier to see for both of
yes,
you.
Yes, yes, okay.
So we'll do that a couple more times. So we're going around, 2, 3, 4. Good work, ladies. Now, shall we learn something a little bit more fun?
Absolutely.
So we're going to do a move called the
Making us
cat's
sweat.
meow, which is one of the iconic cornerstone moves of classic burlesque. So essentially, we're going to start with our right leg in front of left. I'll just demonstrate first. So we're going to take one leg over and turn round to the back. Woo. It's not as difficult as it looks.
Yeah.
So we're going to take our right leg over our left.
Okay.
For now, we're just going to pivot to the back. So we're just going to pivot to the back of the room.
Okay.
And then we'll repeat that to come back to the front. Right over left, pivot round. Now to make it a little bit saucier, what we'll do, so we're going to put right leg over left. We're going to dim down into our knees. We're going to rotate around. And then we're going to come and drag our bum up at the end. And repeat right leg over left. Pivot round and up. Oh, you're killing it, Laura. Well, really good work.
Laura, oh my gosh. Thank you, Miss.
That's all right.
This is
You ladies have done so well with those moves. Good work.
Thank you, thank you. And please tell our audience and our ladies out there watching where they can find more information about you.
Oh, well, the easiest place to look would be on my website, ladylace.com.au. I'm also on Instagram at MissLadyLace. So give me a follow and I'll be sure to follow you back.
So we'll be back after this break.